Welcome back. In this video, we are going to implement the functionality of resetting the game. Now, now here, when we click on this new button, it will remove the winner class and then also set all these current score and total scores to 0. Basically, we need to set back all the conditions of the game. And then here, just right, we need this button new. And then let's write here button new dot add event listener, and then here pass, click, and then function. And now here we need to set that these scores of zero element and first element, these scores should be 0. That we have done here. So let's copy this and then paste here. And then also we need to set current scores also back to 0. So let's write here current 0th element dot text content that is equal 0, and then also first element is also equal 0. Next is we need to remove the winner class. So this is the one that we have here, and now it's going to disappear because as I move out from this window, it will save and then it will reload. So I will only go half because of this. See, the color needs to disappear. So let's do that. Right here, player 0 element dot class list dot remove, and then here give here player winner. And then now this is also for player 2. Change this to 1. And we already know that only one of these two elements will have this class. And we also remove that the active classes on both players, because again we don't know which one is the active player. So let's remove them to copy and then paste here player active, here also active. And then we also need to set the first player to be the active player. If we want to do that, we don't want to remove this. So cut this, or else we can simply write here add. Place this and write here add. And now we also need to set our internal state variables back to the initial state. What we need to do is we have to set back to these scores to 0, and also set the active player back to the first player, and also by setting the playing is back to true. So now instead of writing all these here, I place all these in the function like this here. Const init function, and then in this function give all these. Now which will initialize our game. Now we also want all these starting conditions in init function. So let's cut this. Now these two we already copied. Then now move this one to down. Let's give a space here. It is having initializing function. Now we need this function to be executed. Now let's run this. Save and then reload. Let's roll dice. Have a problem here. Here there is only available inside of this function all these variables. These scores, this current score, all these, they are not accessible to the outside of the function. So that's why we are getting error. So in this case, we need to declare the variables. I will show you how to declare the variables. Here, write, let, need these variables. So write scores, comma, current score, and then active player, and then playing. Now delete these let. So declaring the variable is not the same, but we are assigning the values. Now go to last and then place here init function. Now let's play here. Roll dice. Then place new game. So it changed. New game. So it's changing to new game and then resetting all this. And now here change to 100 the value. So with this you really finished the project of this section. And I hope that you are having a better idea of how we are doing all these. We will continue in next lecture. Thank you.